I've recently started watching Dragon Ball Z, and, well, frankly, I have some questions. At the outset, I want to be clear, this is not a video of me trying to convince you to watch Dragon Ball Z, because if you want to watch Dragon Ball Z, that needs to be your own choice, because this is a time investment, you understand? There is so much Dragon Ball Z that me just casually telling you, you should pick up Dragon Ball Z if you have a few extra hours, is like me telling you, you should casually learn how to ice sculpt if you have a few extra hours, or you should pick up the Quran, read a few passages, it'll be a good time. Because the story of Dragon Ball Z doesn't even begin with Dragon Ball Z, it begins with Dragon Ball, and then there's Dragon Ball Z, and then there's Dragon Ball GT, and then there's Dragon Ball Super, a show that is still going on, by the way, and then there are 15 movies about this one franchise. That's 629 episodes of television, just to put that in context, so you understand how much you would have to watch of this show. You would need every episode of How I Met Your Mother, Supernatural, Breaking Bad, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Firefly, Bob's Burgers, Season 2 of Mr. Robot, and Season 7 of Archer just to get 629, and that's forgetting if Supernatural is still making episodes or not. I gave up seasons ago with that show. And then you would have to combine all of the Star Wars movies and all of the Harry Potter movies to get just how many movies have been made about this one franchise. And I did not know this. I was not aware you needed a bachelor's degree to watch Dragon Ball. So I just jumped right into Dragon Ball Z because that was the one I knew, that was one everyone talked about, so I figured that's where the story began. It didn't take me long to figure out that there is a steep learning curve while watching this show. You just have to accept what is being thrown at you. A lot is thrown at you in the first episode alone. I'm gonna describe a scene of the show that I think is the entire show in a nutshell. Just this one scene kind of just embodies everything the show is. Okay, here we go. A large green alien named Piccolo has kidnapped the main character Goku's son Gohan to go train him. Now Piccolo and Goku are enemies, but Goku can't go rescue Gohan because Goku is dead and is receiving training in the afterlife on the main base from Super Mario Galaxy 2. Please just stay with me here, okay? So one night, Piccolo and Gohan are both sleeping when the full moon rises and Gohan transforms into a giant fucking monkey werewolf and begins to destroy the world. Stay with me. Gohan is not human, he is a Saiyan, which is an alien race that has a special ability to turn into a giant rage-filled monkey werewolf every full moon. So Piccolo, the giant green alien, who is also the evil twin of God, sees Gohan transform into the giant fucking monkey werewolf in front of him and starts freaking out. And when God's evil twin starts freaking out, you know shit has gotten real. So he's like, this is insane, I have to change him back. Everyone in the show talks like that, by the way, it's just common thread. Piccolo realizes that it's the full moon giving Gohan this power because a different Saiyan told him.
Don't play dumb! You must know! You've lived on this planet your entire life! The full moon is key to unlocking a Saiyan's true potential!
So then, he's all like, the moon! They need the moon! Piccolo then raises his hand and shoots a beam of energy at the moon and just destroys the moon! And the moon is just gone! And there's no more moon for the rest of the show! Not like the moon is important or anything. What I love is that there is zero hesitation on his part. He wasn't like, oh, it might be the moon, what should I do? Should I call someone? No, he's just like, oh, it's the moon, fuck it! Ah! At least ask someone before you blow up the moon what the ramifications of blowing up the moon might be. There are questions that need answering, dude. It was instantaneous too. It was like the moon was 3 feet in front of him. He didn't have to like aim for where the moon was going to be. It was just, oh shit, moon, bam, over, and it instantly explodes. I saw the movie Sniper, okay? Sniping someone is complicated. You have to take into account the rotation of the earth, wind resistance, the stock market. But when you're trying to snipe the moon from a fixed point on earth, fuck it, man, just throw it up like a Hail Mary, you got this. And the moon just evaporates. There's no like giant chunks of the moon plummeting to earth, wiping out entire civilizations. It's just poof. It's just and nobody in the show even notices. Like 6 months later, a character's like, hey, isn't it weird that there hasn't been a single moon in like 6 months? Yes, that's really weird. You should be paying more attention to this shit. That is Dragon Ball Z in a nutshell. But even that doesn't even scratch the surface. That is just the tip of the penis with this show. That doesn't even mention power levels, other aliens, transformations, the weird bug planet Vegeta and Nappa go to, the fact that some animals can talk and others can't, fighting God. Oh, and guess what? There's time travel, right? Time traveling cyborgs. Multiple parallel universes happening at the same time. This weird bitch? Honestly, it's a great show. It is. It's a great show. But just... what the fuck, Japan? What is going on? The best part about this show by far are the characters, and I wish I could talk about them all, but I just don't have time. But I want to talk about Goku. And Goku, or Anime Jesus as he is formerly known in more intellectual circles, is the hero of this show, and he is such a good hero to root for because he's such an idiot. He's literally like if Forrest Gump had Superman's powers. He's so dumb, but he's just so optimistic about everything in every situation. You can't help but root for the guy.